Gather around, folks. Let me
Hey.
pour you a brew.
That's right. Hey, Spiritual Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
Beer tasting time. Kelsers and Belgians will raise up a cheer. Imperial brews and rattlers. The choice is so clear.
Shagdog, you gonna introduce yourself or what?
I'm Shagdog. We're doing Nightshine by Catskill Brewery. This on Beer Advocate gets if I can bring Beer Advocate back up, 89 on Beer Advocate, 5.9% ABV, and it's Schwartz beer.
Yeah, it's a black lager, Shagdog. A Schwartz beer it is. This is honest, hard-working beer. Yeah, this one comes out of what, Livingston Manor, New York.
I'm assuming that must be in the Catskills.
That's right. You said Catskills earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Rocky Raccoon, buddy. That's right.
Two famous things, the Catskills. Isn't that where the big mafia meeting was and they got busted?
Catskills was a vacationing spot for many people, including the mafia, yes.
Yeah, and the mafia had a big bust there. They got busted. And then Mike Tyson trained him in Catskills, too. His old manager took him up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is dark, but it does have some kind of like almost ruby hue.
Turn that music down just a tad bit more, Jammer. Yeah, there you go. That's good. There you go. Want to talk now?
No, you've ruined it.
I can hear you now.
You've ruined it. I had a roll, and you always interrupt me to kind of throw off my roll. And so you know what? You want it so bad. Go ahead, take it. Go ahead and talk all you want. Big mouth. Go ahead, man. You want to be a big mouth, man? Go ahead. Make big. Go ahead.
Let's go watch the last video. Yeah. I got a lot ahead of this shit though.
I did too, Shagdog. I got a nice frothy head. It's not as creamy or inviting as the others that we had today, but it is somewhat interesting. Like I said, I have like a ruby hues in the color there. As far as the aroma goes,
You got the ruby hues in there? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Aroma, I get a little roastiness, maybe a slight little coffee. A little sweetness in there. Other than that, that's about it, Shagdog. So, you go ahead and tell me what you think. A little malt.
Well, I'll tell you what I think, Jammer. I think when we do that, the look, smell, and everything, we should looks. Then give my look. Then you're smelling my smell. You're just way ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
was playing catch-up.
What
Jammer, you interrupted me earlier.
I'm going to play catch-up right now. What Jammer said is true. I'll go with his looks and smell.
Oh, okay.
Well, it is a little roasty.
Yeah.
Almost a little nutty smell there.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's drink it. I like raccoons.
Cheers.
I got a lot of raccoon stories.
Rocky the Raccoon, you know.
Yeah,
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
They got Rocket Raccoon.
Mm-hmm. Beatles.
Beatles had a raccoon song?
Rocky the Raccoon.
Oh, really? That was a Marvel character, too, Rocket Raccoon. The Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know, Shagdog, we had a Guinness Black Lager, and we had a few other black lagers. What was that one from the Amazonian rainforest?
I don't like that one too much, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We had that one. We had several black lagers. And, you know, this one is right up there with it. Yeah, I have to say. Got a nice roastiness to it. A little slight coffee, malty flavors.
I'd say it has that, but also it has a little blandness to it.
It is kind of watery. But there is flavor there. And it follows it through from the beginning to the end.
Yeah. It's very good drinkable black lager.
Yeah. What ABV was this again?
5.5. 5.5.
5.5. That's not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this that guy who did that song about the rich men in the North or whatever?
No, this is original one.
Star Trek dreams, Captain Kirk's on the ship, Spock's logic steady while Ginger gives a wink. Marianne's baking under Daisy Duke's sway, reviewing our brews in a zany, fun way. Wrestling stories with some midgets on the screen, family and friends, the best kind of scene. Work might suck, but the laughs that we share in the YouTube drinking community, we got no cares.
Yeah, got no care.
We lost one viewer. Those songs, we lost one viewer there.
Anyway,
Didn't like your lyrics.
Catskill Black Lager here. Catskill Brewery's Rocky Raccoon Nightshine.
Black Lager. Hey, that Magic Hat Black Lager that we did a long time ago was pretty good too. I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like a werewolf one.
Pretty delicious beer. What kind of grade would I give this, Shag Dog?
Yeah.
You know, I like it. I give it a straight up B and a Sworder. That's what I'm going to give it. Because it's got a nice roasty richness there. Even though it is a little watery at the end, I kind of like that because it kind of cleans the palate and gets it ready for the next sip, where you get a little bit of flavor in the beginning and it dissipates, you know.
Make big.
Make big dreams.
Yeah. How come your can looks so small compared to mine?
Because you got your cans right up on the camera. I could do that too.
I didn't have it that close. I had it right there. What would I give this? It's all right. It's Black Lager. I'd probably give it a B. A B minus. B minus and a swallow.
Yeah, I knew you would.
That's another one. I wish it was 12 ounces because, you know, it's like, oh, I'm back to the top of the glass now. Yeah.
You're just upset.
You already poured your whole can in there? Oh, wow. You're way ahead of me then.
I'm just getting started.
I had a hole in my lip.
What'd you say before? Remember back in the day what you used to say about me? You know, you'd say, oh, yeah, you drink fast, you know, this, that, and that, and everything. But then I'd come up and surpass y'all by drinking more.
Oh, I never say I outdrank you or anything.
No, I'm talking about, you know, how fast I would drink in comparison to you.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, I'll drink in certain beers.
You would be drinking fast in the beginning, and then I'd come up and just... And then you'd fall through.
I think really at Cheers, because when we first started, you were concentrating on singing and mingling a little bit with some people. So I got a few beers in on you, like 2 or 3. And then at that point, you're done mingling, you're serious, you're singing, you're drinking.
Okay.
And then you passed me.
Yeah, that's true. I was singing and drinking.
Yeah, I couldn't go up on the stage without my beer. That was like my singing partner. I had 2 singing partners back then. The beer and the cigarette. Yeah. I had a beer and a cigarette. I had to put somewhere to put my beer.
I'm going to tell you, this morning I was standing there getting ready to leave for work, and I thought to myself, man, I really could go for a smoke.
Today?
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I was just standing there going, man, I just really could go for just have a smoke of a cigar,
I'd probably be really broke if I still smoke. Rhymes. I smell smoke. People on break will smoke it. I smell it. Sometimes it smells horrible, and then other times it smells good. It's like, wow, that smells really good. Yeah.
I have a love-hate with it because when my dad, he would smoke on trips. When we were on our vacation going up north, he would smoke sometimes when I was real young, and then when we're sitting around with my uncles and aunts, he would turn around and start to smoke, because he's just sitting there, talking and stuff. But when it's some certain Pall Mall, was it Pall Mall? Bel Air cigarettes, right? If lighted up Virginia, no, not Virginia Slims, Pall Mall and Bel Air, I think.
Virginia Slims is more of a woman's cigarette.
Yeah. Pall Mall and Bel Air cigarettes which were my uncles and aunts would smoke up there, and sometimes when they light it, it'd have this nice tobacco crisp smell, and it was like, oh man, that really smells good. And then after it had been lit for a while, it smells smoky, and it's just a cigarette, that kind of smell. And so every now and then I get a whiff of that smell when somebody lights up a cigarette, when it's real fresh, I guess that's what it is, when it's real fresh. And it smells really good. And then other times, most of the time, it smells horrible, But, I sometimes think of the clove cigarettes that I used to smoke every now and then, I think, man, I'd like a clove cigarette,
My mother used to smoke these. Well, this is in Russia because it's got Russian print at the bottom. I can't read it because
what does it say? Eve 120?
120s. Yeah. My mother used to smoke those. They're like Virginia Slims. They're skinny cigarettes, long, skinny. Yeah, they're pretty good. I used to steal them from my mother all the time. Matter of fact, I was in high school. Parents are sleeping. I only got like $5 a week allowance or whatever. I'd go buy cigarettes with it, but ran out of cigarettes. I mean, low crawling. I like fucking Navy SEAL, Green Beret, low crawling in my parents' room. In the middle of the night, I go in their room while they're sleeping. I find my mother's purse. That's where she kept her cigarettes. I didn't steal money. I stole cigarettes. Got about 2 or 3 cigarettes out
at a time.
Low crawl back out of there. And, all right, I got enough cigarettes to last me through the night. During the summer or something.
And she's probably saying, "Man, I've been smoking way too much."
Probably, yeah.
I've gone through this pack like that.
Yeah, because
you figure if you and your brothers were taking 2 or 3 cigarettes apiece.
Yeah, it was usually just me doing that crazy stuff. I was. But me and my younger brother, we didn't go to the under 18 dance club thing at first. We got our money. Let's get some cigarettes. That's our, because the dance club thing cost $5. I was like, I ain't spending my $5 on a fucking dance club. But eventually we found other. I don't know if we got more money or what the hell happened, but we started going to the dance club. So.
We started stealing bikes and stuff.
Yeah. No, I never stole bikes. I never stole bikes. No. I have had friends that stole bikes, so I was with them when I stole them and shit. We were like riding around, one friend on the back seat of another friend's bike. Hey, there's some bikes. Let me get it.
I admit that I was pretty bad when I was in middle school because there was the school bookstore, right? We'd go to the school bookstore.
Yeah.
I'd say, hey, what's the price on that notebook over there? And they would look at the notebook. I'd reach over and grab a handful of pencils.
Wow.
And then, hey, what's the price? And then I'd reach in there and grab a bunch of whatever, eraser or whatever.
Don't.
Anyway, I used to do that as a kid. And then I'd turn around and sell those pencils.
Yeah.
In school, when somebody didn't have a pencil, I turn around and sell them.
Yeah, 20 cents, 30 cents.
25 cents a piece, because, they would normally sell them for 5-10 cents.
Yeah.
I would turn around and sell them for, because I have a closed market, man. I got a monopoly now.
You got to make a profit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I made a profit of all of it. And the same thing when I used to go buy the atomic fireballs and stuff, and annihilators and stuff like that. I would go down there and spend 5 cents on an atomic fireball, and turn around and sell them for 50 cents. Yeah.
Yeah. One friend I was with, we'd go shoveling sidewalks or whatever. He's like, "Hey, got a quarter? Put the quarter in the newspaper machine. The newspaper thing. You pull. He'd pull all of them out and say, 'Come on, let's go sell these newspapers.'"
Yeah.
So we paid 25 cents for a stack of newspapers, and we're down. Hey, you want a newspaper? And we're selling them for the same price or whatever. But
Well, the regular price, yeah,
Yeah.
and you still make it a profit.
yeah, if we would have got caught doing that, I don't know what would have happened.
Nothing.
I mean, it wasn't a major crime, but still, it's
Well, that's the thing. I
thing.
turned around and I did that, and I was making that, and I had $30, $40, $50 on me all times practically in middle school because I was selling pencils and supply. You were in class. I had a bunch of notebook paper. I carried a notebook, ream of notebook paper with me all times. You turn around, was in class and needed notebook paper. Guess what? I'm charging 25 cents a sheet.
Yeah, I did a paper route, so I didn't really need money too much. I had enough,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make a lot of money, but enough where I'd save up some money. Oh, okay, I got enough money to buy a pair of sneakers. I bought some Larry Bird Converse weapons, or whatever the hell they're called.
I wasn't proud of the fact that I did it, but I did it back in the day,
Yeah.
and got away with it and all that stuff. But
My brother worked at a convenience store one time, and I go in there with money, buy cigarettes, and he's like, push the cigarettes and
yeah,
all right, keep your money. And he eventually got caught. I think he got fired.
yeah, I'm sure he did.
That was like stupid. I mean, why would you do that?
Well, why would you let your brother do that?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I paid, and he said my money was no good. But here you can have the cigarettes.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of that, and I was always looking at a way to make money and everything. And so when I was a kid, they used to have it to where UPC symbols were little things for batteries. You get a refund if you send so many UPC in for a refund. So I went into the store and ripped off all the UPC things off the battery cases.
Right.
I take all those, put them in my pocket, and leave. I know it's petty crime.
I think you've mentioned too many petty crimes that you've done so far.
And I would turn around, send them in, and get a refund. Then they got wise and started asking for a receipt on top of that. A receipt for all those.
What about retail theft? You ever done that?
Retail theft.
Switch boxes. Hey,
retail theft is in the way you define it.
Putting same bowling ball, two different colors, but one is more expensive than the other.
I wouldn't consider that theft.
Yeah, I mean, it's a color transfer, right?
I would consider that, somebody not paying attention to what you were buying.
Yeah, could be.
Because if the box says a red ball and you have a blue, well,
now back in those days too, you had a good knack going to Walmart when they used to have the price tags of the product, the VCRs and shit. You'd find one that was labeled wrong. It was like $85 VCR, but you find one that was wrong, had $65 on it or something. And you'd look through all those fucking VCRs just to find the one that was labeled wrong. Yeah.
Hey, but I did it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Remember that one time I bought a VCR real cheap?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That time, you found one that was labeled wrong at like $20 to $30 less than what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that. That's not my fault.
I know. That's why Walmart stopped putting the fucking tags on the price tag. They just got the barcode. That's it. Yeah. But customers still try it. I mean, because someone will stock something in the wrong spot, and it'll be cheaper than the price tag underneath it. But Walmart won't accept it now. They're like, well, sorry, if it was in the wrong spot.
Yeah, well, that right there is because they feel as though they've gotten so big that they can just dictate to you.
Yeah.
Hey, we know our people that stock are shitheads and don't put it in the right spot. So, that's not our fault.
Yeah.
But it is their fault. And if you put it in the wrong spot, they should be paying for it. They should be.
Yeah. They should.
That's just like if they advertise an item and it's actually lower than what that advertised price was or whatever,
I mean, I'm sure they got a bunch of customers like, why? It's supposed to, but some customers don't even give a fuck,
Yeah.
Just pay what they got to pay,
Well, that's the problem. A lot of people would just go ahead and pay whatever. And well, it's only $5.
Yeah,
well, it's only $5. You start figuring up how much is that an hour for you. How much time and effort is $5 for you?
Yeah.
And you gave it freely away to a multi-billion-dollar company.
All right.
Yeah. Well, no wonder you're broke because you're a moron. You just gave it.
That's true.
Yeah. You allowed that company to screw you. It's just like we always said. If a company could basically scam you out of anywhere between 20, 30, 5 cents, 30 cents, whatever, they scam you out of 30 cents every time you walked in and bought this one particular item. And they sold millions of those items at a time, during a year. Well, guess what? They're making a lot of money off of it.
Even 2 cents times 1 million. That's $20,000. So if they rip people off 2 cents off of 1 million items, $20,000 they made.
Wouldn't that be 1 million cent?
What?
2 cents divided by 1 is 1 million cent.
I'm coming out with beer math. I don't know what
What's
you're talking
1
about.
million cents?
1 million cents. What is 1 million cents?
Rectal prolapse happened.
Rectal collapse. Rectal collapse. Where the hell did that come from?
You can get this by dividing the total amount in cents by 100. The weight of those pennies would be approximately 5,500.
Wait, I didn't know. 1 million cents is equal to 10,000 US dollars. $10,000. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know where the rectal shit came from.
You were looking it up earlier. Rectal collapse.
Google, what were you telling me about rectal collapse earlier? I don't know if she'll tell me, but she probably won't tell me now. Rectal prolapse is a condition where the rectum turns inside out and protrudes through the anus, often occurring during bowel movements, according to Better Health. Man, I hope my anus stays in me.
What are you saying?
We appreciate it.
What?
I said thanks to our 2 viewers watching. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's some crazy stuff I did as a kid and everything like that. So,
yeah. We stole some shit. The beer guy used to pull across the street from our house, our neighbor's house. We used to hang out at my neighbor's house. Beer guy had a girlfriend across the street. He'd pull up to see her in the afternoon. We run out there, steal beer out of the truck. Shit's open on the side doors. They had the ones that slide open on the side. Pull some beer out, close it, run back in the house and have like 2 cases of beer. Two like big boxes full of bottles.
24 case.
Like they were like 6 packs, but in a box.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many beers it was.
24 cans.
It might have been bottles. They were bottles. It was probably like 10 6 packs, 60 6 pack, or not 66 packs. About 10 6 packs in this box,
Man, I would have made sure to get 5 or 6 of those at least.
Yeah. Oh, we want to take a chance. But that, and then another time, me and a friend go to this girl's house on skipping school. Coca-Cola truck, same thing. We stole a case of, a couple things of Coke. And then another time, coming home from school, I think I was a senior in high school, my friend Kevin, God bless, rest his soul, or me, him, and Diddy's cutting through the back of this convenience store, and the milk truck's out there. Doors wide open, crates of milk, half gallons of chocolate milk. He's like, grab one. Me and my brother grab a crate of chocolate milk, and we're running down the street. So there's probably about 9 half gallons in each crate, We're right down the street with this
Oh,
shit.
there's more than 9. There's like 4, 3. That's 8, 12, 16.
No, a square crate. You know, square crate.
Square crate holds about 16 half gallons.
No. About 9, Jabber.
No, I'm telling you.
How many?
I kind of remember there being 4
fit
across
in
the
a
way.
crate
4
of
across the
milk?
way, 4 layers. So.
A standard
That's it,
milk crate
dude.
holds 9 half-gallon cartons.
Okay, 9.
With tighter
sorry.
packing in a 3x3 grid.
You lived in another time.
I thought it was 4. Man, I could have swore it was.
Yeah,
Maybe I was
crates
thinking.
are big there. It's not that big.
Maybe I was thinking the 30. Was it 32? It doesn't matter.
You know, that was way back in the 90s, Jabber. Come on.
Yeah,
You're old.
that's
You're old.
Yeah, well.
Hey, what year were you born?
None, yeah.
You ever see those videos like ask people, what year were you born? 2015, 2010, 2002? And what year were you born? 19. They only let them finish. 1970. Brandon starts playing some Jurassic Park shit or fun shit.
But yeah, crazy stuff, man.
You know what? That's what I got about that.
What, nothing?
A little bit.
Little flab. Got twice as much flab.
I wish I was bigger than I am, though. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said, all right. She wishes you were bigger.
That's true. I tell you what, I give my little new friend in Carolina, though. I give her all the inches I had, and she was pleasured by it, I think.
So when you're going back?
Probably never. She seemed a little distance. I was probably actually too small.
Bump, 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 bump. Oh, well.
Well. That's okay. You'll have that. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I had a good time, though.
That's good. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say, but I can't.
I was doing too much of this, though, and shit. I was like, holy fuck. I was like,
I'm surprised you've been doing all that. You went over the deep end, man.
oh, she had it every day, you know.
Yeah, exactly. See? You're influenced by women. Your downfall is women. I got to tell you right now, the devil is the sexiest woman you ever had.
I tell you what, that edible I had yesterday, just the same amount I had the other 2 times, but yesterday it hit me differently. I'm not sure because I worked really hard at work the night before. I was lifting a lot of shit, a lot heavier shit than normal. And I took that fucking edible. I was going to do 2 solo beer reviews, and that edible hit me so hard. I was having fucking anxiety. My heart was racing. My breathing was like, you know, I was like, what the fuck's going on? I laid down. I was like, I think I'm going to die. That's when I messaged you. Hey, if I die, I'll tell my mother I had an edible. Yeah.
You actually said, tell my mother I had cocaine.
No, I didn't say that, did I?
No. I just messing with you. Yeah.
Yeah. That shit hit me yesterday. I was like, what the fuck? Because the other 2 times I did them, it didn't hit me that bad. So I don't know.
But I do have the video of you. That was good. That was a good video. Had me laughing.
Me?
Yeah. You don't remember?
Oh, the one I sent yesterday?
Let's find it here. I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Ba-ba-da-da-da.
That's the video I got. I was laughing at that video. Yeah.
Oh.
That's when I responded to you and said, you said, I'm tired, but it's going to be hard to go to sleep with this. I'm tired. Who sleep, but I'm freaking out.
Who's sleeping out, freaking out? Yeah.
Yeah. And I was going to respond to you about doing a beer review, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? He's going to jammer fan me.
Yeah.
And disappear on me. So
and I told you, I said I can see why Jammer fan disappears sometimes.
Because I tried calling you and you wouldn't answer. And it was right after that fucking video came in.
I was probably late in
So
bed
I was calling. And all right, well, yeah, he's out of here.
I can see why Jammer fan disappeared sometime because sometimes it gets deep.
He's in another realm. Hey, did you hear about CERN saying they were apologizing for destroying 5 dimensions?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they said that they were sorry that they destroyed 5 dimensions.
Which dimensions?
I don't know, but you know what? I'm thinking to myself, it's pretty odd how one moment I was in my 20s, the next moment here I am. You know, it's like, phew.
Yeah.
I feel as though I didn't have any time in between there.
Yeah. I tell you what, 30s went by pretty quick, 40s went by a lot faster, and the 50s are going by pretty damn fast, actually.
Yeah, well.
It's horrible. I wish I could go back to my 30s and do my 30s all over again because it went by like a breeze, you know. Like,
you'll have that.
And, yeah, I think the main part was I was tied down, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make enough memories. That's what it is. They say you make memories. But time goes by slower, they say, if you make memories.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not making memories, all you got to live on is old memories.
Yeah.
And that makes time speed up, yeah.
Well, it is true.
Yeah. The 30s, man, was horrible because, you know, the situation I was in. And then occasionally we went out if you came into town. And then, of course, that was 2011 we started doing the beer review. So, yeah. We're in the teen year. What do you call it? 2010s? I don't know how to call it.
You know what? I tell you what gets me is the fact that we started out one of the few founding members of YouTube, basically.
Yeah. And we're still here.
And they have no appreciation for the people who built them, basically. Because remember that one guy, the clown guy that used to drink a whole bottle, a fifth of Jack?
Yeah, he do strange shit.
Yeah, drank vodka or whatever like that, and then turn around and do all this stuff. And, you know, granted, he had the videos where he drank it and then the aftermath video and all that stuff. You know, I'm not saying we condone that behavior or anything like that, but the fact is he did the videos and he put it on his channel and all that stuff. And I think YouTube turned around and deleted them, basically. You know, and you know, what gets me about it is that you put out those videos and they don't give you a chance to download your videos back to save them. You know.
Yeah.
They just delete you. You know. That's so wrong.
That's probably why you should save your videos, I guess, if you really want to.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's yeah. If you know they are not going to do that, then you probably would, you know. But
that's true.
Yeah. So here's the thing: should we get into the Substack and you know, some of the other?
What the hell, Substack?
You haven't checked out Substack? You know,
no.
You should do a search on Substack.
Sounds like a porno site.
No, it's a site where they don't censor you and all that stuff, and you can put stuff on there. You can do a search on it, you know. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of people on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that they'll turn around and say, and you can check out my Substack at
I never heard of that.
Man, you're so far out of touch. Man, you are old.
Yeah, I don't have any friends.
You're freaking old. That's what it is.
That's what it is friends and kids. Kids keep you in touch with technology. New technology, kids will say, hey, Dad. And I got no fucking kids, right? So
You should just hang out with a bunch of adoptees.
I should just put a post out. I want to hang out
Go
with a
down
bunch
to an adoption place.
I think I should put an ad out on Facebook. I want to hang out with a bunch of 12 to 15-year-old boys.
You just go down to the orphanage and hang out. Or you can, hang out with Bill and Hillary.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you might get involved in frazzle drip or whatever.
You think I'd be safe if I put that ad out on Facebook? Hey, I want to hang out with a bunch of 12 to 15-year-old boys so I get in touch with technology.
They will take you and basically ream you, basically fry you to the wall. They'll turn around and make you be the fall guy for all the things that these elites have done.
Right.
Yeah, frazzle drip.
I really hate fucking kids and teenagers.
Do you?
Yeah, when I have teenagers come in my workplace, I'm like...
I'm surprised because I remember you used to say that teenage girl looks really hot.
I never said that.
Yeah, you said that.
No, there's only one person I know who say, wow,
18, 19-year-old.
I was like, Jammer, she looks like she's 17. Yeah, but she'll be 20 in 3 years.
Yeah, well, if she's 18, 19, you were saying she looked pretty hot.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Where did I see them at?
Zephyr Hills.
Like, where?
By the high school.
That was you. I don't even remember going to
Hey,
high
I can
school.
appreciate the beauty of a beautiful young girl, or what you call it. Not to say I would do anything with an underage girl. No, I wouldn't. But, if she's 18 or older, she's free game, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to jail. I can tell you that much. I'm not going to do something
On
stupid.
an intelligence level, I just can't get with a young girl like that.
And here's the thing about that, and I think this goes for everything. There's guys and girls who are much more mature mentally than what their counterparts may be.
Yeah.
And those few will seek out older people to be with and hang out with it.
That's true.
And everything. Not all are that mature. And that's the crazy part about it. You can say what you want. I don't want to be a pedophile or anything like that. So I would not do that kind of shit. I can say, well, she's a beautiful young girl, but I'm not going to look at her in the sexual way until oh, now she's 20. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I see this stuff that they put from the Epstein files out there and everything. I mean, it's pretty horrible shit, Shag Dog. I've looked at some of the files directly from the government that they have, and it's very disturbing. It's very sickening, and I'm like, what the hell? And they haven't arrested anybody yet. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this world?
Yeah, you'll have that.
No, it's gotten bad, Shag Dog. I mean, I was thinking about it just a little while ago earlier today. I was saying to myself, God, please come down and cleanse this earth because, my God, it's terrible.
The same as it has been over centuries.
Yeah, the only difference is it's on social media.
Yeah, they've been doing the same thing, the elites, for years and years and years.
And you know what? This whole thing with the P. Diddy and all that's P. Diddy parties.
Yeah, baby oil.
Have you heard some of the stuff that's been done and everything at the Diddy parties?
No.
I heard them basically take transcripts of what was done at the Diddy party. You're talking about these guys. I mean, Diddy, he's not supposedly gay, but he did a lot of gay fucking shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care what you say. If you're turn around fucking a guy, you're gay.
Oh, yeah. You'll have that.
I'm being serious. You want to claim you're straight or whatever like that, but if you're fucking, I don't care. You're not receiving, so you're not gay. No, you're fucking the guy. You're still gay.
You're pretty gay.
If at the very least you're bisexual, you know.
At the very least, if she's got to be a very beautiful transgender, and you don't know you're the asshole from a vagina.
But he would purposely force these people to do things just because he had the power to promote their careers or whatever like that. And it's like, okay, you know, so you're basically doing that kind of crap. You can't just be a benevolent, caring, kind person. No, you have to be a demented, satanic, you know, kind of twisted individual.
Yeah, you'll have that.
That's like the toy box killer out in was it Texas or Arizona or something like that. Toy box killer. He kidnapped these women and everything and put them in this basically toy box that he built, and he pumped stuff like you're probably kind of disoriented and kind of scared right now. You know, this audio tapes that he made explaining what he's going to do to them. You're going to have a collar with a padlock on it, and you're going to do, you know, you're going to do this, do that, and everything, and you're going to be chained, and you're never going to get away because you got a closed circuit TV, surveillance cameras, da 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 da. You know, and you're probably thinking, "Will he rape me?" Yes, you're going to get raped. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And he basically pumped all this in. Hours upon hours, they would hear this guy telling them all this stuff, and then he would go in and do it, you know.
Yeah. I commend him.
No, he's a sicko.
At least he gave him his plan. They probably could have set up some defensive parameters.
No, they're already chained and put in this box. You know, they couldn't do anything.
Okay. Well, anyhow,
you get a chance, you look him up. Toy box killer.
Toy box killer. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me today, Jammer.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tinkle that bell. I'm Jammer.
I am Shag Dog. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, take care. Hasta la vista, sayonara.
Toy box killer. Yeah, toy box killer. Check out the toy box killer.
Zane.
I'm not sure how you disappeared, but okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
On the Spitter Swab beer review.
Hey, yeah, check us out. We're pretty cool.